Twitter has witnessed a dramatic fall and hundreds of layoffs after Musk paid $44 billion to purchase the company 3 months ago. Elon Musk purchased a 9.2% interest in Twitter in April 2022, making him the company's largest shareholder. He was also appointed to the board. Twitter's senior engineering director, Luke Simon, was ecstatic. He commented on Slack, a business messaging app, quote, "Elon Musk is a brilliant engineer and scientist, and he has a track record of having a Midas touch when it comes to growing the companies he's helped lead," unquote. On Slack, a product manager expressed skepticism about Simon's enthusiasm for Musk. Quote, "I take your point, but as a childhood Greek mythology nerd, I feel it is important to point out that the story behind the idea of the Midas touch is not a positive one. It's a cautionary tale about what is lost when you only focus on wealth," unquote. The remark would turn out to be prophetic. According to more than 24 current and former Twitter employees, Musk has displayed a stunning lack of interest in the people and procedures that make his new toy tick since purchasing the company in October 2022. He has fired hundreds of staff, enacted rash policies, and enraged even some of his most ardent followers. Hello, and welcome to Mad Over Business, where we aim to help you transform your financial future through real-life business stories. For those of you who are not aware of the real-life Iron Man, Elon Musk is a billionaire businessman and entrepreneur, best known for co-founding PayPal and Tesla Motors, as well as SpaceX and Neuralink. He's also well known for his bold proposals to transform transportation, space exploration, and energy. But as we all know, Twitter is not his first venture. In 1995, he launched Zip2, a startup that provided maps and business directories to online publications. Zip2 was purchased by computer manufacturer Compaq for $307 million in 1999. And Musk subsequently launched an online financial services company, X.com, which later became PayPal, which specialized in online money transfers. PayPal was purchased by eBay for $1.5 billion in 2002. Musk has long been intrigued in the potential of electric vehicles, and in 2004, he became one of the key investors of Tesla Motors, later renamed Tesla, an electric car startup created by entrepreneurs Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. The data below illustrates Musk's incredible ability to raise Tesla shareholder wealth at a CAGR of 58.9% from the time of Tesla's IPO to January 2022, before Elon Musk acquired Twitter. He has long believed that for life to exist, humanity must evolve into a multi-planet species. He was, however, concerned with the high cost of rocket launchers. He launched space exploration technologies, SpaceX, in 2002 to produce more economical rockets. Now add Twitter to the mix. Since its inception in March 2006, Twitter has grown to 217 million daily active users, with more than 80% of them reading outside of the United States. Let's look at the global monetizable daily active users, MDAU, from the first quarter of 2017 to the second quarter of 2022. From Q1 2017 to Q2 2022, Twitter's MDAU has more than doubled. Despite increasing its MDAU by double and revenues by threefold over the last 3 years, Twitter has yet to become profitable and is still losing money. 2019 was the last year that Twitter was profitable. But there is a crucial question before we move forward. How did Twitter make money before the Elon Musk invasion? The majority of Twitter's earnings came from selling ad space on its platform to worldwide advertisers. How does advertising operate in this context? The company develops personalized advertising opportunities by employing an algorithm to ensure that advertised products appear in the timelines, search results, profile pages, and tweet conversations of the appropriate users. Advertisers can target an audience based on a variety of variables. They can use Twitter to establish and grow an audience interested in the products or services they offer. They can also pay to have their ads appear at the top of the trending topics list or timeline. Twitter also provides data licenses, which allows data partners to access and analyze historical and real-time data on the site. While Twitter's owned and operated platform generates the majority of revenue from advertising services, a small amount of the advertising products Twitter sells are also put on third-party publishers' websites, applications, and other offerings. Now we are ready to move on to the deal. Let's look at the entire timeline. Musk started investing in Twitter in late January, according to documents submitted to the Securities and Exchange Commission. On March 14th, according to a securities filing, Musk's stake in Twitter increased to 9.2%, making him the company's largest shareholder. On April 4th, Musk disclosed his ownership of Twitter in a securities filing. His investment was valued at $2.89 billion based on the price of Twitter shares at the end of the previous trading day. The announcement saw more than a 27% increase in Twitter shares. Twitter says on April 5th that Musk will join the board of directors. This is what Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal said on the platform. He's both a passionate believer and intense critic of the service, which is exactly what we need on Twitter and in the boardroom to make us stronger in the long term. Welcome, Elon. But on April 10th, Musk announced that he will ultimately not be joining the Twitter board. Agrawal announced Musk's decision, saying, "There will be distractions ahead, but our goals and priorities remain unchanged. The decisions we make and how we make them remain in our hands, no one else's." According to a securities filing dated April 14th, Musk makes a bid to purchase Twitter at $54.20 per share, valuing the business at nearly $43 billion. The offer represents a 38% premium over the price that prevailed the day before Musk's Twitter stake became known. In a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Musk stated, "I invested in Twitter as I believe its potential to be the platform for free speech around the globe, and I believe free speech is a societal imperative for a functioning democracy." In a filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Musk also said, "Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company." Twitter adopted a poison pill provision on April 15th to block the Musk purchase. A poison pill allows current stockholders to purchase additional shares at a discounted price, diluting the shares owned by Musk and making it more expensive for him to buy the company. Twitter accepts Musk's bid to buy the company and values the deal at $44 billion, according to a company announcement. April 29th, Musk sells about $8.5 billion in Tesla stock over a 3-day period after reaching an agreement with Twitter. May 4th, Musk secures more than $7 billion in financing for the deal, including commitments from Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison, venture capital firm Sequoia Capital, and cryptocurrency exchange Binance, according to a securities filing. May 6th. In a pitch deck for investors, Musk claims that he would quintuple Twitter's revenue by 2028, bringing yearly revenues up to $26.4 billion, according to the New York Times. May 10th. Musk said he would lift the ban on former President Donald Trump's Twitter account. Musk's comments were made virtually at an auto convention. May 13th. Musk tweets that the Twitter transaction is currently on hold, expressing concerns about the platform's penetration of bot and spam accounts. But wait, what was in it for Musk? Market analysts told ABC News at the time that his concern over bogus accounts may be used to negotiate a cheaper price for the acquisition or to quit the endeavor entirely. Twitter shareholders filed a class action lawsuit against Musk on May 26th, alleging stock manipulation related to the rocky purchase process. Since Musk launched his bid, Twitter shares had dropped more than 12%. July 8th. Musk announces his intention to cancel his acquisition of Twitter, citing the issue of fake accounts. An attorney for Twitter rejected Musk's attempt to abandon the deal in an email published in a securities filing on Sunday. The purported termination is invalid, the attorney wrote, arguing that Musk had knowingly, intentionally, willfully, and materially breached the agreement. July 12th. Twitter sues Musk in Chancery Court in Delaware to force him to complete the deal. What would happen if the deal didn't go through? If permitted to abandon the deal, Musk may be forced to pay a $1 billion termination fee. The court determines that the trial in a lawsuit should take place in October, granting an expedited timeline for the case. Musk closes the deal to acquire Twitter on the final day before the Delaware Chancery Court trial that is on October 28th. This is what he had to say. Twitter will be forming a content moderation council with widely diverse viewpoints. No major content decisions or account reinstatements will happen before that council convenes. This is where things start to take a different turn. On October 4th, Twitter said it would be laying off around half of its 7,500 employees. The email, which ABC News reviewed, stated, "Today's your last working day at the organization." Emails with the subject line, "Your role at Twitter," were sent to the individual email addresses of employees who had been fired. This sent the entire company into a frenzy. Twitter introduced Twitter Blue, a new version of its subscription service, on November 9th. For an $8 monthly fee, users can receive verification. In the past, the company handled case-by-case verifications of famous people, influential figures, and politicians in an effort to stop impersonation. Unless the account is explicitly declared as a parody, Musk says the service would permanently suspend users who seek to impersonate others. Now, this adds to the revenue stream of Twitter. This is an important factor when it comes to restructuring of existing business operations. Before Musk, advertising services generated $4.5 billion, or around 89% of Twitter's revenue in FY 2021. The segment's revenue rose 40.5% compared to FY 2020. Over 11% of Twitter's revenue in FY 2021, or $57.18 million, was from data licensing and other sources. The other sources include service fees Twitter collects from users of its mobile ad exchange, MoPub. However, Twitter completed the sale of its MoPub business on January 1st, 2022. Musk claimed he would increase Twitter's annual revenue to $26.4 billion by 2028, and adding subscriptions will definitely help. Okay, but what do you currently get with Twitter Blue? The long-requested functionality of being able to update your tweets numerous times within the first hour after publication is now available right away. Additionally, 1080p video files can be uploaded by Twitter Blue subscribers. You can customize the look of your experience with the improved service, modify the colors within the app, or alter the icon's appearance on your smartphone. You may also now go through those saved tweets and arrange them into private folders if you bookmark an excessive number of tweets. Reduced in-app advertisements and the capacity to share lengthier video material are two more benefits that the firm says will be available to Twitter Blue subscribers soon. Some of the investors aren't particularly impressed with Musk. Following Musk's appointment, businesses including General Motors and Volkswagen halted their Twitter spending, while marketing giant Interpublic Group advised its clients to do the same. The boycott poses a serious challenge for the social media platform, whose 90% of revenue comes from advertising. So where are we currently? The first quarterly payment on the $13 billion in debt that Musk used to purchase Twitter is reportedly due before the end of the month. The amount is estimated by analysts to be around $300 million. Musk also disclosed a sharp decline in advertising revenue, which makes up 90% of Twitter's revenue, brought on by clients' worries about moderation standards following the takeover and a disastrous relaunch of the subscription service, which resulted in a flood of phony verified corporate accounts. Nevertheless, according to Musk, things are better now. In a podcast he recorded this month, he claimed that Twitter is no longer on the fast track to bankruptcy and has a net cash position of $1 billion. What do you guys think about the Musk invasion? How bright does the future of Twitter look as a business and for their employees? Comment your thoughts below. We would love to get your insights. For much more business stories, subscribe to our channel and we will bring you the most interesting stories from around the globe. Whether it's overcoming obstacles, making a difference, or achieving financial goals, these stories will entertain you and motivate you to achieve your own business and financial aspirations.